Set and on the journey. Favourite better than the rest. He jumped well enough. Luna Prospector. Right there in the early stages is the Gaul. As they sort themselves into racing order, Jack in the Box is 3 lengths off them. Jolly Boy is trying to get a little bit closer. Mounted Warrior's about 4 lengths off the early tempo. Rodamez has got the green cap on the outside and about 6 or 7 lengths off them. Manor Santana towards the inside. Sonia Dor. Slansler's running awkwardly on the outside, and then comes the grey Gremlin. As they sort themselves out into racing order, and you'll find in front the Gaul by a half. Jolly Boy's racing in second. The favourite better than the rest has the white cap on the outside. Luna Prospector towards the inside. Jack in the Box, and then comes Mounted Warrior. Rodamez, the green cap, gets a length closer. Mounted Warrior raced very awkwardly for a stride or two. Coming to the 500-metre marker, the Gaul by a half a length. Jolly Boy is second. Luna Prospector, better than the rest, now gets some encouragement to the outside, and the whip's out on better than the rest. Rodamez is going to come around in the green cap at the 300-metre marker. The Gaul's along the inside, better than the rest, trying to close in. Rodamez is now starting to run a big race on the outside, and the favourite's under big pressure, better than the rest. He's about to go out the back door. Rodamez now picks it up a length and a half, trying to close in Sonia Dor. Jack in the Box on the inside. Ramadez. Dream Destiny's coming late on the outside. Rodamez, but Dream Destiny got there. Rodamez.
Well, as I was walking towards the number 1 box, Tristan Godden walked past me. He said, "What price was this?" I said 66 to 1. His response was, "Wow." Now, that was what your response was. And I'm not surprised, because the last 2 runs were a little bit off form, but that's fine. I did say in my preview that this horse looked a bit agitated going to post and looked like he was giving you a tough time. Am I right?
He wasn't really agitated. He was actually a lot better today. Mr. Naidu actually warned me, and he said, listen, he had the tongue tie on and he didn't seem happy with the tongue tie. So I just decided to take off the tongue tie and we'll see how he goes. He said he tends to lose a lot of lengths at the pens, and so Naidu just asked me he just told me one thing. He said, Boykie, please just get him out wherever you find him, and I promise you he'll run on. And he did that nicely today. I was going quite comfortably at the top of the straight, and I just had a few horses in front of me, and they were just not traveling as well as I was. But once I pulled him out and once I got him going, he found and he won a good race today.
Tristan, it's encouraging, because he's a 5-year-old master of my fate, and he's lightly raced. He started off his career in Gauteng, and it's only the 2nd run for Com, so although a bit of a surprise, the odds tell you that it's 66 to 1, etc. But encouraging that maybe there's some scope here that this horse could maybe win again.
Definitely, Mr. Mfana. As I said when I came back, I told Mr. Naidu that this horse actually won a very nice race. He's got a big action, and I was behind the horses that were falling back on me, and he wasn't really enjoying that. And only once I pulled him out and got him a clear run down the outside did he actually start to unwind. As I said, he won a good race. He's lightly raced. Well done to Mr. Naidu and his whole team back at home. They put a lot of work into all their horses. And well done to the owners, Chindasamis, well done to the whole bunch of them, and I'm grateful for the support.
Just shows, talking about support, the good ones, the ones that have got good form, no form, improving form, you produce the goods and you deliver time and time again. Well done, Tristan.
Definitely, Mr. Lafana, we know we don't always get the best rides, but when we do, we always try with all our rides. So thanks again. Thanks again to Mr. Naidu and the owners. Thank you.
Before you dash off, can we see you again? How do the rest of your card look?
Please God. Please God, I've got competitive rides, and let's see what we can do.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done, Tristan. Let's get Common to the winners enclosure here. Now, the first question, let's sort your mic out. Mr. Chinsami and the partners and Dee's Diner, do you think they had a little each way and at 66 to 1?
I'm not sure, Warren. I did say to them the horse is doing well, and we'll see an improved run for him. I didn't expect him to come out and win. I thought he'll run a lot better. I just want to say thank you to Dylan and to Egan for sending this horse to me. He had a few issues, and to Mr. Soma, he said to me, what's wrong with the horse? Just very grateful that he could send the horse to me. And yeah, we gave him a break, and then the lockdown came, so it helped him a lot. And his last start was his first start for me, and he seemed very irritated with the tongue tie, and he never jumped. He jumped very badly, but he made up a lot of ground. And I said to them, then we'll take this tongue tie off. I think he'll be much better. And we jumped him since without the tongue tie. He jumped well out the pens. And today he jumped a little slow, but he was in a nice position and he finished his race off well.
As I said to Tristan, yeah, lightly raced, and certainly, you know, now you've got the maiden out the way, you can see where you go from here, and a horse that, yeah, certainly could do okay here, new surface, etc. So, although a bit of a jolt in the exotics, that's fine, but there's positives to take home, Com.
Yeah, definitely. You know, like I said, sometimes it's nice to get these surprises. You can't always be right about every horse that comes to the track, and unfortunately, you know, that's the way it is. But for us, it's a good result. To the owners, well done. To Dylan and to Egan again, really appreciate the support. And yeah, he seems a nice horse. He's well bred, and I'm sure he'll go on from here if we can just keep him sound. And just well done to the whole team who worked hard on him and keep the horses in good condition, coming to the races all sound. And it's a big team effort. Just well done to them. Nice ride from Tristan. He rode exactly how I wanted him, and he got up to win a very good race.
Any other chances today from this stable?
Very open card today. When I looked at it, I thought Strawberry Pop Tart will run a much better race today. And Flashy Katrina, you know, her merit rating's gone up. She's going for 3 in a row. But she's a very nice filly, and it's a competitive field, but I'm expecting her to run a big race.
Lovely chatting, Com, and congratulations with this victory.
Thank you. Just thanks to the owners again, to the whole team, and to our sponsors, Hollywood. Thank you.
Well done, Com Naidu. Com Naidu, Tristan Godden, Vastfontein stud, and Com wants to come back and say something, and he's most welcome.
And I must not forget Bayer, to Dees, just thank you to him. You know, he manages all of Dylan's horses, and it'll be wrong of me not to thank him. He's a good, close friend of mine, so just thank you to Bayer.
Well done, well said. A close friend of most of us is Dees Dynant. Mongesi Zona is our gentleman that's going to, there we go, Mongesi. And there's the, have a look at the camera. Well done. Congratulations to you. 1,000 Rand, 500 Hollywood, 500 Gold Circle. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Mongesi Zona takes home 1,000 Rand. You can carry on. Thank you very much, and go and attend to your horse. Okay, that's it. 4:11.61. Well done to the Connections of Dream Destiny. Runs in the colours of Dylan Chinsami. Well done, Dees. Well done to all the partners. This horse has caused an upset, but any win is a good one.